Sadistic Nature got buffed maybe a little bit too much. I'm really happy with it now as a card. Okay, feeling really good going into these last couple battles with 94 health and 3 copies of Sadistic Nature. What could possibly go wrong? So, Silent going into the Guardian. Some really questionable starting options. Although choosing a rare colorless could be kind of interesting. Realistically, we want to gear up for an early elite if we want to have a strong axe. I really don't like the 15 damage to start. That could force us to take a fairly cowardly path here. But I think the possibility of starting with Apotheosis or Hand of Greed is... Ooh. Okay, that's not great. Thinking ahead could be cute. I'm going to take a Magnetism here. Not a card I often get to use. But Magnetism generates random colorless cards every turn, which can be a surprising amount of power for you. But it needs an upgrade so that it's playable. Magnetism upgrade is 1 less energy cost, down to 1. So we get to play it. So a lot of colorless cards are 0 cost. Thank you for that. Oh boy. We're already getting destroyed here. Do get a Poison Potion and a Skewer Backflipper Catalyst. Okay, so we're definitely going to not fight an early elite. We've ruled out that possibility entirely. Unfortunately. I'm going to take Skewer here, because we need some big damage. Skewer is the best at that of the options that we're presented with. Okay, we will look to play Magnetism pretty much all the time when available, because it is going to sometimes generate stuff that's good. Despot, thank you so much for the very generous 5 gifted subs. Bombing the chat up with some incredible generosity there. Okay, so I have to defend to guarantee a kill here, taking 3 more? Alright. Really behind the damage curve, huh? Second Poison Potion. Interesting. That's a lot of damage against Lagavulin or Nob. Quick Slash for more draw, Deflect is free block. What are we feeling here? With the Magnetism and the Skewer, I like the Deflect a little bit. We're going up against Guardian, we'll want some free block. Okay. Ironclad lost, Watcher did not. Ironclad was the one who became Die. Some awesome relics in here that we can't afford. Some decent potions, too. I think we'll just take a removal. Cut a strike out of the deck. Could take Blade Dance. Or the Shivification. How I feel about that. Not a good store. This will be our last easy pool fight. Let's take 3 events looking for healing. How long have I played Crown Trick for? Probably like 30 hours. Let's see. Steam says, no, only 14 hours, actually. I have not played any off-stream. Not have a lot of Crown Trick experience. Strike this one. We can't get the Magnetism down without taking damage. We really do need to upgrade it. Let's do that. Might be that we're simply meant to just play it. Despite the damage, but it feels like it's gotta be wrong. Or poison. That was kind of interesting with the Skewer in the deck. 2 poison potions does feel kind of an elite enabling, but the problem is we have to do, if we do 1, we have to do 2. And I don't think we're that good at elites. No, I don't think we are. But I like a deadly poison here. Round out the single target damage scaling so that we can beat the Guardian. It's so much better to just go straight up the middle here, but I'm pretty sure this kills us. Well, we could maybe try to go like this way. Don't have to do 2. This is yikes, though. I don't know, I think that kills us a lot of the time with no upgrades. And the silent... I'll go more defensive here. Yeah, more defensive. Let's make it this fight. This could require a poison potion from me. And maybe should. Yeah. This guy is muy dangerous. Oh. One off. Second one, though. Not get a potion. Sneaky acro. Not particularly thrilled. Oh, and another really hard fight. Brutal, man. Very brutal. Take 6 here. So we would have had Red Slaver and this fight in these 2 rooms. I think that would have killed me. We're one off from getting a kill with the poison potion. Do you think you usually want to go for the green slime first? Because this fungi beast makes you vulnerable when it dies. Not too bad. Still no potion. Terror here makes our physical damage a lot better. I like that quite a bit. Could take Choke if we're able to play a lot of cards, which we're not. Could take Backflip. Or Block and Draw, but we need more damage, so I think this is going to be a Terror. And we're going to look to go this way. I think I'll upgrade first, and then maybe with the Relic we get, we can rest for bonus value at the fire. Maybe a Regal Pillow or something. So, if we could only upgrade one thing, Skewer is certainly a good upgrade now that we have the Terror. I would like to upgrade Magnetism to make it playable, but I don't know if we're getting there. Could upgrade Neutralize for more turns of Weaken, could upgrade a Block Guard too. I think Skewer is going to help us the most against that first elite fight. Come on, Regal Pillow. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Toxic Egg. Whenever we add a skill to the deck, upgrade it. It definitely makes me feel good about the approach we've taken so far here. Because Toxic Egg is definitely a card that will help us in the long run. So as long as we can just survive, we're going to benefit immensely. Ugh. This I have to skip entirely. I mean, we could click a couple times and then try to rest, but then we're not getting an elite fight. I'm gonna leave. Probably do want to go a little slower than this. A little bit. Oof. 9 health for this poison pot. Don't think so. With this draw next turn, I'm going to play the Magnetism then. There's a chance we get a Hand of Greed or something. We are going to rest anyway. Or just more master strategies forever. Those are fine too. Could keep this up. Necessarily think I should. Get a couple more turns. At least until I can no longer full block. Which is apparently going to be never. Always just block. Keep them coming. We got this. So what we're trying to do is generate Hand of Greed from Magnetism. That works too. Ooh, Deflect Plus. Dash also quite good going into an elite fight here, right? 10-10. Let's take a dash. I want to make sure we don't die here. These potions feel pretty good. SSBM, thank you so much for the 4 months and that tier 1 sub. Baalorlord, that's me. Is I, Baalorlord. Sad Dash Straw. Would like to play Magnetism. Think we're just gonna go Vuln, Poison, Skewer though, because this fight hella scary. Okay, do we have a kill next turn? If we do, we can play all the skills. So we're dealing 5 from poison this turn, 9 from poison next turn, so 14. That is not a kill. Ouch. Why does everybody take dash but not Iron Wave? Iron Wave ends up being less... It's more about what Silent can do with the 10 block and 10 damage than it is about which card is better or worse. Silent would love Iron Wave as a card, but Ironclad does not, because Ironclad cannot really scale with dexterity very effectively. Nor can Ironclad spam attacks very easily. I think that means we keep the weak pot here. Next turn we go down to 22. Weaken brings it down to survivable, but we're going to go down really low on hit points here. Ouch. So we get a guaranteed kill next turn if I play Deadly Poison. But it costs me hit points. I'd better play it. Right, we have more than, well, we have very few draws that don't kill. We have almost no draws that don't kill, right? We only need to do 9, which is 1 strike. Okay, let's play the defend then. No! Should have taken the guarantee. You gotta be kidding me. This is like a... How much % chance? That was a fresh draw. I gotta know the odds of this. Hold on. Where's the calculator? That's amazing that we died like that. Jesus. A hypergeometric calculator. What were the odds of this draw? So I'm using the StatTrek online hypergeometric calculator for this, if you want to know. So we had 15 cards, And actually, there are more dead draws than I realized, looking at the hand now. So 15 cards. The number of kills is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, only 6. I guess we also technically kill with Neutralize plus Deadly Poison. But we're going to ignore that for the moment. We draw 5, so sample size is 5. We only need 1. Calculate. Probability is 0.04195. So this was a 4.195% chance to happen. Alright, fair enough. GG. GG. Not Star Trek, El Pollo Batman. Stat Trek. It's a site devoted to statistics. But, oof. Gotta run it back on silent there. That was not exciting. Or satisfying. Oof. Man, what a way to die. Should have just taken the guarantee, right? It would have been a little bit more guaranteed damage taken, but there wouldn't have been a 4% chance of death. To the emotional effects of losing a 96% roll, XCOM trained that out of me so hard. I'm well trained to think of a 99% as, oh yeah, this can go wrong. This can go terribly wrong. That's a pretty likely snipe. We go up this way. Looking at pathings. Ooh, late burning elite. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We could maybe take a free elite. Or I can just take the max health and go like upgrade, upgrade, elite, fire, elite. We just take some regular combats. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just take some max health here. And play a regular style silent run. Go for 2 elites that are both after the mid-act chest, which makes our life quite a bit easier in that regard, as well as with some early upgrades. All in all, though, what an oof way to lose that silent run. Acceptable number of question marks to visit in Act 1? Varies. I would say just make sure you're going to at least 3 regular combats to get those easy pool card rewards. Oh dear. Jawworm, please, man. Dude, no. Not like this, Jawworm. Oh god, I instinctively played that strike too. Crap. A little too fast there. I might have needed to play that strike. Jawworm easy? Never heard of it. And then 3 non-damage cards. Okay, I'm really glad we went for a late elite. I guess against Guardian we can get away with a floor 1 backflip. For some more card draw and block, but oof. Not the card reward you want to see, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yes, John Duger, there are indeed seeds that you can find where you will get a 1 hit point boss from Niao's Lament, potentially. It does happen. My heat points. Oh dear. Oh, Spire, why? What have I done to you today? Does that mean we have to go to this store? I was hoping to go to this shop. I think we take Bane. And we'll just pick the first poison card we see. It's better than taking a Catalyst that won't do anything, right? We're like in serious danger of cultists just murdering us if we take a Catalyst. That's sad but true. Ah, it's too late. Alright, we could have gotten away with the Catalyst curse if we wanted to. But I think we want to. Can't even full block here. but 1 is pretty good. Okay, finally some damage options. Infinite Blade's even a damage option here. If we were fighting Slime Boss, I actually don't mind the Infinite Blades so much. Spray gives us some much-needed AoE. We're going to go through a couple of hardpool fights, and we can get it upgraded to be 12 AoE, right? Got a very significant upgrade, Dagger Spray. So I do like that just fine. I don't mind a Sucker Punch. Really good against Lagavulin and Nob. I think we'll take the Dagger Spray. Oh yeah, we're missing a lot of health. Heal me, Cleric! Send me forth with more health that we might triumph over the elite fights. Definitely better than the card removal at the moment. It's basically a free rest from Cleric here. And it'll be 40 more gold than the removal would be going into this shop. So very much happy to see that. I'm valuing hit points in Act 1 quite a bit more now, and I think that's been paying off pretty well. Definitely still feeling like we want to go the late elites path instead of veering off this direction. Be hella dangerous. Let's go this way instead. Another option for a heal? Dang it, Banana. Alright, well that's only an 8 hit point heal. In this case, we take the donut then. We go up to 77 max health, which is pretty dang good for a Silent. And 5 slimes now. Oh, 1 big slime. That's not good. Could go really badly. We're not good at this fight. We're not good at this fight at all. Boy. Might have needed to dex pot here. It feels like I do. Need to do that against Lagavulin? Some damage in. We can't just block every turn, or we're gonna do a big sad when this turn comes up. Hopefully Dagger Spray is here. Please just redraw it and everything will be good. So close. Like 7 more down to 50. Glad we got the healing from Cleric. This is super yikes. Okay, Block Pot is great. And a way to turn on the Bane. Perfect. Poison Stab. 6 damage, 3 poison. Not too shabby. Too shabby at all. Go back for the banana. Kinda want to, right? We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Actually, with these potions, I feel quite comfortable moving forward here. Of the upgrades, I really think this is a Bane upgrade for 6 more damage if the enemy has poison, which they will after a poison stab. Really good against our Nob and Lagavulin matchups in particular here. So let's take that. Next upgrade priority, maybe the poison stab, but also potentially neutralize or a block card. Let's see, elite question mark, or I think with these potions I want to go to an elite first. I want more cards? No. Yo, another early egg. Frozen egg this time, upgrading any powers that we find. Of which Silent has quite a few. And the 3 sentries. Might be our dex potion. In fact, I strongly suspect this is our dex potion. Which lets me play defend and double strike on turn 1. Certainly we don't kill too quickly. With our relatively low damage cards. We can try to make it happen. Spray, that's gotta get played. Bane, unfortunately, getting drawn after these two. Only take 3 on this turn. And the other good news is that we didn't reshuffle without... Dagger Spray. Backflip's also very helpful here. Survivor draw. Good. Good, good, good. Perfect. Bled a little bit, but not a lot. Bag of Marbles applies Vulnerable on turn 1, great with the Ring of the Snake, and I think makes this Backstab a very good pickup here for a guaranteed 16 damage on turn 1. Bouncing Flask is pretty tempting to get Poison going, pairing with the Bane, but that's a damn good Backstab, right? When we get to the shop, there's going to be a guaranteed upgraded power for sale as well. Take that. Power's like After Image and 1,000 cuts. After Image could be pretty good, and I think we would take an After Image in this case if we found one. If you're playing a lot of cards for whatever reason, they get better. So with Blade Dance, which is easier to take in Act 1 now. Ooh, Purple Merchant. Ooh. Membership card. Man, and Lantern and Bag of Marbles Akabeko? Are you kidding me? Excuse me. Can only afford one of the 3, unfortunately. But we really want all 3 of these. Akabeko in particular. Akabeko Bag of Marbles Dagger Spray is so good. I don't know that it's better than Membership card, but it's very good in Act 2. This Fumes is going to be very good, right? Upgraded Fumes, especially with a Bane in the deck. We don't have to go to this store. Okay, so we probably won't. I think it's going to be Card Fumes. And I love that Akabeko. Just for clarity here. If we draw Dagger Spray on turn 1 with Akabeko, it does 6 plus 8, 14, 21 damage twice to all enemies. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay, there's no way I lose to this fight, right? Either Akabeko or... it's either Lagavulin or Knob, which means the Neutralize upgrade becomes really good. Let's do that. Would that kill triple Burbs? Not quite. It would take 10 times 2. Do we go aggro? Pretty reasonable with the neutralize here. We get a lot of extra damage out of this Vuln. Let's do it. We play the Poison Stab and otherwise block as hard as we can. Seven. Good. I think with this block potion we get to fight Guardian without resting. Assuming this goes well anyway. Tell me this is a kill. Good. Hey, boat thingy, one of my favorite relics at the start of second turn, gain 14 block. Such a useful relic that is. A good find, especially for Act 2 coming up. Not thrilled with these cards. Our upgrade before Guardian is probably... Honestly, let's upgrade Backflip. Let's get a little bit more block in this deck. Although I could see upgrading the Backstab, but it does 22 instead of 16. That's another... 6 damage? It's another 6 damage on it. Horncleat, yeah, is definitely the best of the boat thingies. You always want, or most frequently want block on turn 2. Almost every enemy will attack you on turn 2. But many will not attack on turn 1 or turn 3. Taking a dodge roll and upgrading it is an option too. Although I think I'd rather upgrade the block cards we already have than add more. Not too many cards that I think would make choke good. Kind of nice with the backstab sometimes. But I don't think so. Ooh, and a Smiling Mask. Smiling Mask membership card. Actually not necessarily that good. Although we are more encouraged to visit a lot of shops. We have not yet paid for any removals. So currently our first removal will be 37 gold and the second one will be 50. This only starts to give us anything until after the third removal, right? If we take this, our removals will be 50, 50, 50. If we don't take it, it's 38, 50, 63. And so it's only after 4 removals that this will even start to give us money, and only then it's like 50 gold. We'll take the Sapphire Key, based on that. I don't expect to visit more than 3 shops after this point. Especially since it increases the cost of that first removal. Upgrading Backflip. Get the block. They don't stack. No, the Smiling Mask is phrased in a relatively specific way, such that it overrides the... This will be an instant transform. That could be... we survive no matter what. Okay, let's avoid this. Buy ourselves a free turn with which to do damage. And draw nothing and die, just like last time. Perfect. And Fumes will carry us over here. Four of the thing to get any value. Yeah, basically like a tiny chest. Except the thing is even further away. By the way, Shunjo, thank you so much for the Prime sub and the 13 heckin' months. The Baker's doesn't get. Play that for 4, but no need, I don't think. Humans take us home. Take those 2. Alright, GG. Be an upgraded power? Venom, huh? Actually, not bad. We've got a Bane. Not the powers I wanted to see, that's for sure. But I'm okay with these. Great question, Cold Dracon, asking about ideal deck size, or how to decide when to add cards versus not adding cards. My general feelings on this so far are that you want to add maybe 5 or so cards in Act 1 to build up the basis of the deck and then start upgrading those. Once you have those 5 or so additionals, you want to focus more on getting upgrades and removals. You can still add cards that you see if they're upgraded for free. No matter how many cards you have in your deck, adding an upgraded card is always pretty much a good idea. And adding cards that draw more cards can be well worthwhile as well. So if you're worried about your consistency, then still think about adding draw and upgrades, but don't add unupgraded common cards. Don't add unupgraded powers that you can't upgrade before the end of the run. Don't add block when you've already got tons. Stuff like that. I do think this Envenom is pretty decent. It'll help us scale up a little bit with the poison. It's certainly not the power I wanted here. I would have liked to see a Wraith Form Plus being offered here, quite frankly. Could take the Bullet Time to let us make our hand free. Bullet Time needs a lot of card draw. We have only the backflip so far. Ooh, we could use a Piercing Wail. Yeah. Also, cards that say Exhaust on them aren't quite as cumbersome as cards that do say Exhaust on them. Alright, we'll take this Envenom. I'm not going to take an Unload or a Bullet Time. And the Envenom says plus on it, so it's only 1 energy. Works nicely with the Dagger Spray, works nicely with the Bane. And hopefully we can kill some stuff. Oh ho! Pandora's Box, transform 10 cards. Any powers we get will be upgraded. Probably, right? I am always a fan of the Pandora's Box. Could instead take Hovering Kite, giving us energy when we discard cards. That's not great with this. We only have got Survivor. Or the Slaver's Collar to make us better at elites specifically. I think with the Slaver's Collar we would do decently in Act 2, but I think this Pandora's Box is going to be even better. Got more than one block card. We've got Survivor, we've got Backflip, we've got Neutralize, and we have Boat Thingy giving us block for free on turn 2 without any stinky cards at all. Chat, we got no powers. But I did get 2 Acrobatics and a Concentrate. Hooray? Well, that's going to be difficult to make work. Taking a Bullet Time or Unload, eh? I guess we just get all of them. That said, I think this Fléchette is going to be great with our Envenom. Feels like the first upgrade we want is that Bullet Time. Usually, when you take a Pandora's Box, you're immediately thrown into... Man, we would have loved Slaver's Collar, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Slaver's Collar would have been nice. We get thrown into a situation where we want to get some removals and some upgrades. Like this way? I see. I don't think we can go 4 elites. I don't think we ended up strong enough to do that. But I do think got some other stuff going for us here. See through Shifu, thank you so much for the Prime sub and the 4 months. Got Minimalist, You're Nothing, and Infinity all in the same run with dual wield Flash of Steel. Glorious. That is pretty good. Alright, is this ever Noxious Fumes, Distraction? No, I think it's Acrobatics and then Concentrate, yeah? Do we ever kill? This is 21, this is 18, this is 12. That's not enough, but it's kind of close. Don't have an unceasing top. Or anything like that. Good acro again. Let's keep digging. Cool, we got Survivor. Well, that's some good stuff. These flechettes won't be any good. Survivor, get the fumes down. We're able to full block the avocado on turn 1. That's a good sign, right? Take some plated armor off. Beautiful. Is that enough? Let's see, this would do 20 plus 2 poison. Would bring it down to... currently at 49, so let's bring it to 29. 15. 11. Yeah, that's enough. Right? Yeah. Okay, that went shockingly well. Considering. Ty Broken, thank you so much for the 6 months and that whole half year of support. Puppy tax. Oh my goodness. Is that a corgi slash German Shepherd? Because that is adorable. It is very adorable. So how do we feel about a crippling cloud here? With a bullet time, potentially. Purebred tricolor. Corgi, cool stuff. Definitely maximum adorableness get. Yeah, I think we want some more weaken, and I think high-cost cards to go with the bullet time are actually decent here. And I think the Swift Potion is also quite good with the bullet time. So I'm going to discard the Poison Potion for that, which I might regret a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. These turn 1s are pretty spicy, though. I'd love to see it. I'd really love to see it. Are we gaining anything by playing Fumes? No, we're just getting a Dazed. Gambler's Brew is pretty good. Footwork plus 1, 2. 3 cards safe block? We'll add more. I hope. I hope we'll add more. See, Gambler's Brew seems like it could be really powerful here. Especially in conjunction with the Bullet Time and the block, Swift Potion. I like this Block Potion a lot. Leave it on the ground. Wants removal? Removals or upgrades? It sure does. What would we like to remove first? Maybe Distraction? Sad. I don't want to just upgrade the Distraction. Go to this shop? Or do we feel like we can go this way based on how these opening fights went? We're not that strong, surely. Maybe if we got a store and a question mark, we could do it. Ah, okay, book. That's better. Okay. In that case, I think we'll take the book, and we'll definitely go to the shop. 21 health to gain a book relic. There are 3. Get the Necronomicon, doubling 2-cost attacks. The Exordium for a free power at the start of each combat, or... the Nilry's Codex. Mathematician, thank you so much for the 10 months and that Prime sub, the whole metric year. It's totally random which of the 3 you get. The Exordium. So we get random 0-cost powers on turn 1. Definitely appreciate that. I don't think that's good enough to go this way. It's a really expensive removal cleric. I think I'm gonna pay that. They're not upgraded, no, not by the frozen egg, because they're not being added to the deck, technically. Oh, you love to see it. Catalyst is here, Glass Knife is here, another Fumes Plus is here, Bag of Prep is here. What a shop. And we have just enough money for Catalyst card remove Lee's Waffle here. That's really good. Could take the Fumes instead of the second... instead of the removal. I think I want the removal, though. So are we getting rid of Distraction? Or are we going to hold on to hope that that might actually be good? We're going to get rid of it. Better now, Glass Knife or Blade Dance? Blade Dance does, without any modifiers, 12 and then 16 upgraded, whereas Glass Knife is 16 and then 24 upgraded. So, barring, you know, points of strength or Shiv synergies, the Glass Knife is still the better card, most of the time. Now, if you've got a Shuriken, everything, of course, changes. Alright, give me that delicious waffle. It's a huge heal. 7 more max health, up to 84 here. Which is crazy. We'll dunk the Distraction. And we'll take the Catalyst. Triple an enemy's poison. Do we eat the waffle? I don't know. I don't know that we do. Genuinely. It's a trap. Greetings, Gremlin Leader. Okay, Unload kills a dude. Got After Image for block here, of course. I want to do Crippling Cloud. Or we could unload the leader for 21. It's actually better. Although then if we play the unload, we also don't exhaust Ascender's Bane. Let's actually do it this way. I was also supposed to Lachette's one of these guys first. Now I have to unload again. Or we can Lachette's and neutralize, and waste some weak turns and damage on the leader here. Slightly awkward. I guess I'll just go with the unload after all. Take 8. Might have to use a potion next turn. Get that damage going. Oh, right. We're just not being attacked for very much, though. That said, this still feels like a pretty good Swift Potion. So that we can concentrate and get the powers down. Enemy damage is 22. We do have a full block. If I play Survivor. That means not playing Envenom, but what I can do is Blade Dance and then concentrate the Shivs to get a little bit more value out of the turn. Okay, but we gotta kill at least one of them or we're gonna get guaranteed attacked by the leader next turn. Like this. Feel good about that catalyst use. Have one skill. Hooray! Always wanted a skill. Finally, I am a skilled gamer. Okay, this looks pretty free. Get the Ancient Tea Set. Not too bad with the additional draw on turn 1 that the Silent gets, giving us 2 additional energy in our next combat after entering a rest site. Love to see a Corpse Explosion here, especially in a deck that's got a Catalyst. Corpse Explosion says 6 poison, and then when the enemy dies, deal damage equal to its max health to all enemies. You'd love to see it. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our Catalyst right away to triple the poison. I think our upgrades right now are Catalyst, then Crippling Cloud, then Corpse Explosion. Although the Bullet Time would love an upgrade too. In fact, all of the cards in this deck would love an upgrade. All of them. Ooh, money. Don't think we want a Ritual Dagger. One too many things to keep track of. It's a card that does more damage when you kill an enemy. Permanently. Permanently does more damage when you kill an enemy. There we go. That'll put us over the threshold for a removal at the next shop. That's good. We'll take another Elite as well here, and then probably go through the store. Give me a lot of money. I guess Regal Pillow is fine. Heal 15 more when we rest. And we managed to make it into the Slaver's fight with the additional Ancient Tea Set energy, which feels very good. Let's see, currently in hand we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cost of cards, so we definitely play Acrobatics here. Yes, we got Bullet Time. Good. Very good. So am I discarding the unupgraded Noxious Fumes? Is that what I'm seeing? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm going to discard the unupgraded Fumes here, because we're going to play everything else. Not draw any more cards, and everything is free. Eat 'em. Wasn't quite a full block, but otherwise pretty dang good. That's optimal. Yeah. Alright, very clean Slaver's fight, netting us the Art of War. If we don't play any attacks during our turn, gain extra energy on the next turn. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. I think we're cutting Unload next. We're hoping to find a well-laid plans pretty soon. The slice is not bad, actually, but I think the Art of War really discourages us from taking a zero-cost attack pretty heavily here. Ooh. Choose 1 of 20 with the Frozen Egg. We're almost assuredly going to see one or more powers here. We would love to see a After Image. We would love to see a Wraith form. We would love to see well-laid plans in particular. But there's a few other powers that'd be good too. Accuracy and Fumes. Other things that are pretty good. Piercing Wail. Catalyst. Dodge and Roll. Could be nice with the footwork too. I think I really like Piercing Wail. It's block that also strips artifacts. And really effective block against multi-attack. You can get rare cards here. We got Glass Knife as 1 rare. I've seen 3 or 4 rares generate in this event. And little known fact, if you have the Nloth's Gift Relic, which triples your chance of rare card, that does work here too, increasing the chance that you get rare cards from this event. Take another backflip too. But I might take this Piercing Wail. There is such a thing as too many catalysts if you don't have enough entries to the poison. And surviving is, of course, also a priority. So we need to make sure we're doing that just fine as well. Yo, Sadistic Nature plus? Hold on a minute. No. Dude, we have the Envenom! Look at this card! Look at this card! 7 damage per debuff. Almost every card in this deck does a debuff. This is a debuff, this is 2 debuffs, this is a debuff, this is 2 debuffs. Anything that does damage is 1 debuff per time it hits, so that's a lot. And it's a free card, which we desperately need on our 3 energy here. I might have to buy that. Not a card I used to like, but since it got buffed to 7 damage, I think it's huge. As a damage source here. We'll take a potion to go with it. I think we'll save for a removal. Don't want Caltrops or outmaneuver, right? No. Okay, we're fighting Bronze Tomato. I think I'm more interested in upgrading bullet time and maybe the card draw now that we have this Sadistic Nature. Yo, let's go, dude. Bring it. Okay, we don't need this. Is this a kill? Gonna eat for Xmas? Honey ham and scallop potatoes. It's the planned Christmas dinner for me. This might be a kill. Because we got a free Envenom there, right? Like, this is a lot of additional damage for free. Dude, holy crap! We don't even need the catalyst. Wow. And it's here. Well-laid plans, plus. Get in the deck, well-laid plans. Art of War, you're now fully online. I almost want to upgrade Concentrate now. Discard 1 fewer card, but I think we'd rather upgrade the draw. Make the acrobatics better. Oh, you'd love to see it. Yes, let's go. Keep fork and whale. Those draws. Sadistic Nature, hello. Hello, Sadistic Nature. Okay, Sadistic... Well, we got 4 rares in the draw pile. Who knows what's getting stolen? Certainly not me. Behold the power! Oh, it even glitched out the sound. That was so good. Dang, dude. Put it all center mass. Yes, get them. Show them who the boss is. Is I. I am the boss. Smell you later, nerd. GG. Wow. Not even a slightly difficult fight. Burst Catalyst? Burst any of these skills? Burst Bullet Time. Yeah, that was only turn 4 to kill Bronze Automaton. So we just need to get our defenses up to snuff. And I think we'll be good. That damage when poison is applied, Highborn, is the Sadistic Nature that we just picked up at the shop. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, deal 7 damage. And that certainly did a lot of damage every time, certainly did a lot of damage that fight. So poison counts as a debuff, and so does the debuff from Piercing Wail, so does this when the enemy dies, etc. effect from Corpse Explosion. That's a separate debuff, so Corpse Explosion is 2 debuffs. Weak is a debuff, so Crippling Cloud is 2 debuffs. Envenom causes poison, so all the attacks are debuffs. It's just debuffs all the way down. My Regal Pillow value. No. Whatever, this seems like a fine coffee dripper, right? Well, maybe not fine, per se. Other option is Sozu, giving up potions. Or we could take Sacred Bark and try to run this on 3 base energy, but I don't think that'll be a good idea. Bye, son. Thank you, Aviator. So the reason not to take Sozu would be so that we can get better potions for Heart, and so that we can use potions when necessary against elites, like drawing 3 cards, for example, turn 2 against Reptomancer might be helpful, potentially. I think this is a dripper take. This deck feels pretty powerful, and fairly consistent with all the draw and the retain. And the boat thingy, of course. And our big turn 1. So we've got a good turn 1 and a good turn 2. I think that'll be enough to take the dripper here. Preventing us from resting. And we have a lot of max health, which also speaks to Coffee Dripper being good. Thinking this way, upgrades are pretty good as well. We'd like to continue to upgrade Acrobaticses. And we'd like to get the Poison cards upgraded and the Burst upgraded. So many good upgrades. So I think we're going to go left here. Unless we want to take a whole ton of events, which is reasonable too. Whole ton of events. Wow. Alright, you know what? Let's take a ton of events. Change my mind. didn't need Wraith Form. It's all good. Get him. Upgraded. I think one more acro could be really good here, though. Help us continue to cycle through the deck. Transform! Get out of here, Unload. Now that we have well-laid plans, we want to be able to hold on to stuff like the Burst or the Catalyst, and Unload messes with that. Get a Choke instead, which is probably still our next removal. It's okay. Not sure if lethal. Yes, now lethal. Definitely now lethal. Heard that. Oh my god. Sadistic Nature got buffed maybe a little bit too much. I'm really happy with it now as a card. Wow. Take Distilled over the block pot. Anything that draws cards. Warped Tongs! Ooh, that'll help with the upgrade density problem. Warped Tongs upgrade a random card in our hand every turn of combat. Yeah, it was 3-4 before, so this card has been almost doubled in power as of the 2.2 update. Turns out taking a bad... I think it's a general rule in Spire. If you take a bad card and double it, it becomes a very good card. There's not a huge gulf between the lowest and the best when it comes to cards, even considering synergies sometimes. But I'll take the Warp Tongs, quite happily. We can remove the curse right away. We can mirror a card. Double Sadistic Nature? Do I want that? I'm not actually sure I want to do that. Should at least consider it, though. Might also be like, don't double a card. Well, Sad Nature is amazing damage output, though. We just need to have enough block to survive. I'm doing it. Upgraded for free, after all. The Backflip's not a bad upgrade either, actually. That's a good consideration, too, is the Backflip Plus for more block consistency. I'm gonna dupe the Sad Nature, though. I think that'll do some stuff. Elite or Fire? Let's do an Elite. Feeling spicy. Get him! Here's where the Swift Pot might get used. One dagger, we can burst the Survivor. Okay, we'll lose the Bloodlaid plans because I'm going to play everything in hand then. We don't have Envenom. Order also. Yeah, 14 damage per thingy. It's Turns out to be a ton of damage. Who knew? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, that's super lethal. Dude. Get destroyed. Meal ticket makes me feel even better about Coffee Dripper, healing us now whenever we enter a store. So we'll get a full heal going into Act 4. And I don't want any of that. An event. It's Jawworms with a Wraith Form on turn 1 and a Catalyst Corpse Explosion on turn 1. Don't mind if I do. Let's go for the kill next turn. Or intangible even if not, right? Amazing. I have 3 acrobatics. That makes this card pretty decent. If it is discarded from your hand to draw 2. And a concentrate, right? Yeah. I think we want this. Normally, an unupgraded reflex wouldn't be good, but since the buff, better. Might as well go into a second elite. We cleared Reptomancer with no problems. This shouldn't be a harder by any means, and I think Giant Head in particular will be a lot easier here. Perfect. Yes. Venom is down too. You're telling me I could do this? Let's go, dude. Boom. Kaboom. We didn't even need the catalyst. Nice. Double boat thingy. Now we block on turn 1 and turn 2. That's beautiful. There's an Alchemize. Decent potions. We could certainly do better. If only we'd taken the Sacred Bark. Or another bullet time. I'm still hesitant about. Why are you still here? No. We found a Dex Potion, which is also quite, well, not that good, actually. We don't do much direct blocking these days. Part's gonna be fun. Yeah, Frenzied Coder. Silent does have, I think, the best synergies for Sadistic nature. Watcher can do some really crazy things with Wave of the Hand. But Silent has the most cards, most different cards by far. Skip it all. Skipping the Dex pot because we don't have enough block cards. Skipping the cards just because I think what we're doing is really effective. I just want to do it better. Ooh, got the Concentrate upgraded. That feels pretty alright. We'll go for another Elite here. Might as well. And let's get the Recall while we still can. This time we get 1,000 cuts. Good stuff. Replay a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Choke. Just go with you. Oh, that damage output, man. Wow. Just wow. I guess I have to do a little bit of math here. Let's see. So this does 9 plus 14. This does 16, 11, 44? I'm pretty sure that kills. I'm pretty sure this kills. And I have the Distilled Chaos if it doesn't. Yeah, that kills. Pretty close, though, as you can see. Oh, more max health. This is a good way to block against Heart. Is just be chunky. Footwork. No. Second backflip, though? Actually, yes. Just more block and more draw. Feeling good here. This will also contribute to our heart killing. But we don't have enough block cards. Same reason we didn't take the Dex Potion, right? There's only like 5 block cards in the deck currently. We'd like that to be a different number. Writhing Mass, more like dying mass. This is the lowest amount of damage it can do. I don't want to curse. We do have a lot of control over what this enemy does. Every time we deal unblocked attack damage, rather, they will change their attack intent. We want to play some, but not all, of the attacks to get them to do something better. That's good. That's the one we want. Take 6 here. And then once they're doing the attack that we care about, we need them to stop. A lot of powers I get to play this turn. Let's lose the plan, since I'm playing everything in my hand. Perfect. Skippity-doo. So remember how the Silent started out taking like 20 damage to Jorm? How far we've come. How far we've come. Happily gonna fight these two. We've got Corpse Explosion to deal with it. I'm willing to use a potion. This gives a ton of money and a rare relic. And I would like a gambling chip, please. We also have double boat thingies protecting us quite effectively here. Thanks for making that innate. Actually, no, it became 0 cost. That's right. Excuse me. Not that it mattered. Not that it mattered. Okay, good fight. Wow. Wow. We're trying our hand at some A20 streaking today. We did manage to get up to 4 earlier, but then Ironclad became the Dyronclad, and, well, now we're back at 0 with this very ridiculous Silent deck that has 2 copies of Sadistic Nature Plus, because we mirrored it. And it's actually kind of brutal, what we've been doing to the Spire. Take one more event. Yeah, Tesseract? Look at some colorless cards. Card draw. Card draw. Panic Button's pretty good. Panic Button again? Panache Plus. Okay. Don't think we need that. But I'll take one copy of Panic Button. I'll think about Panacea, too. Panacea button. Let's just take one Panic Button. 30 block for 0 energy. Prevents us from getting blocked from cards for 2 turns. But there's several opportunities we'll have in the coming fights to make a lot of use out of this. Don't want 2 of them, though. I don't think. Is there a secret technique? That was a secret weapon, not a secret technique, right? Because if that was secret technique, I just made a mistake. But I'm pretty sure that was secret weapon. Wasn't it? Hope so. Okay, it was secret weapon. Got it. Okay, yeah. Good. Good. Sweet. Do I upgrade Panic Button? No, we upgrade Burst. Really. So we can Burst Catalyst the Time Eater. Get stinkified, Time Eater. Okay, this fight's very much about just getting powers in play where we can. And not incrementing Time Eater's counter by too much. Let's go Backstab and Bane for 30. We'll otherwise leave Time Eater's timer at 6 here. Instead of playing a full 12. Okay, this is about where I want the Panic Button. Okay. I have enough for all 4 of these, so we're going to play all of the cards. Okay. Take a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, and you can just burst Catalyst to win now. Which I guess we'll do next turn. Times 9. 270, that should be enough. We'll Dagger Spray first, I guess. GG. Yes, El Pollo Batman, the Distilled Chaos does count as card plays for the Time Eater fight. So if we were to try to use it with the counter at, say, 11, then only one of them will happen. Which would be a bit scary. I'm gonna go ahead and burst Backflip, I think. I'm not gonna play the accuracy, though. Get him! Try to find the well-laid plans now. Such luck. I'm many powers do we want to play here? That's a really scary next turn, huh? I guess we'll play the Piercing Wail next turn. We'll just expect to do a lot of damage here. Wait, I don't get to keep the Piercing Wail. Mistakes have been made? Mistakes have been made. Drop potion time. Although we can just tank this hit and be okay with our life as well, I think. Oh no, that looks like it's gonna hurt. This is our second boss. We do heal to effectively full after this fight, thanks to Meal Ticket. It's also relatively easy to buy a new potion. Gonna have to be good enough. Wouldn't call that amazing by any means. Go. I guess we'll just play everything here. This is why you like to play powers against Awakened One. Redrawing them can be very bad for you. Ouch. Okay, so if we Piercing Wail this turn, we can even do it with Burst to do double Piercing Wail. The Awakened One will have no strength left at all. Going into the second phase here. So all of that Strongitude is gone. Perfect. What if we're doing this thing? Like that. Pretty time. Commence the murdering. Got him. Alright, bit of a sketchy fight, but GG. All around. To thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of these buffs? Deal 2089 damage. Smell your ear heart. Alright, not quite a full heal off Meal Ticket, but we're definitely happy we have it. And let us upgrade. Let's upgrade the Panic button. Make sure that's a full block when we play it. 10 more health against Heart, basically, right? Number 3, let's go. You'll love to see it. It's really good, right? Alright, we'll happily take I think a block potion over another distilled. And a card removal looks good too. Take the choke out of the deck. Choke's the worst card, right? Yeah. Could take yet another Acro. I'll stick the block bot. Okay, feeling really good going into these last couple battles with 94 health and 2 decent potions. And 3 copies of Sadistic Nature. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, Piercing Wail will block an immense amount next turn. Let's use Corpse Explosion to remove the artifact here. Do I play Backstab? I don't think so. I think I want the Art of War energy. Keep the Backstab. You get 2 burns right on top, but we get to draw 1 and discard 1 with the Tools of Trade from the Enchiridion there. Hey, here we go. If we can just remove the artifact from Spire Shield, we'll be pretty good. Cool. 21 damage per debuff. That's ridiculous. Oh, we can neutralize, right? And then Piercing Wail? Good stuff. We want to put more damage into Spire Spear. Panic Button will be good next turn. Let's go Panic Button and Acro. But I can block this. I want to double this Crippling Cloud. Or do I? Heard that. Feels like there's lethal here now. This is 80 damage. Actually, this is just 1,000,000 damage, right? Check this out. Venom's down. Yes. Boom. Oh my god. Wow. Turns out Triple Sadistic Nature is pretty strong. And 1 more Piercing Wail for the road? Perfect for Heart. Give me that. Alright, 94 health and 2 good potions going on to the Heart. Get a free Caltrops, because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Okay, reasonable, reasonable. Hold Piercing Wail. I think we concentrate so that we can Corpse Explode, get our poison started here. Hold on to Piercing Wail and Catalyst? John, you should have seen the run that preceded this. we earned this luck by horribly dying to the Gremlin Knob. Payback from the Spire for horrible things suffered. Hit the Panic Button. That's guaranteed full block in the first cycle here. Just block this and then Piercing Wail next turn. all the sadistic natures are in the draw pile. It's not a bad distilled chaos here. A pretty bad draw pile, though. Blah. Okay, and we ditched the void. That worked out. This will be our block potion. Venom is down. Flame Cloud Dagger Spray? Sure. So 14 damage per debuff, and counting. Oh. I think I was supposed to play Piercing Well there. Ow. Did I discard one of them? What happened there? Yeah, I discarded one. I saw one in my hand, I was like, I played one already. Whoops. No, I didn't. No, I did not. That was definitely not something I did. And... oh, I was meant to... Oh, I saw what happened. I meant to play Piercing Wail instead of Crippling Cloud. I played the Crippling Cloud, because I wanted to burst that. It's like, where's my Crippling Cloud? Bit of a brain fart there. I don't think it's going to matter in the slightest, over. But I definitely bungled that, if you're wondering what happened there. Double Concentrate. I guess we'll double Acrobatics. Should lose the time. Oh, we're maxed out on damage there. Haha! It's fine to me. Get him. Easy every time. GG, Mr. Hart, not even close. Oh. Oh. GG. That was a really good run. Really, really good run. You'll love to see it. He says for the 1000th time today, GG, everyone. GG. Alright, back to 1. Yeah, definitely every card in the deck had a purpose there. We were able to remove the ones that didn't fit with the theme from the Pandora's box. We got rid of that distraction and that unload, and we're able to put everything else to good use. GG.